Every year in the springtime, speckled trout move onto the Lake Pontchartrain trestles. And Captain Justin Bowles and I are here today to see if it's already happened. Let's find out. All right, Justin and I are both throwing 3/8 ounce death grip jig heads. I've got mine teamed with the triple laminate matrix shad that Justin tells me is called Purple Patagonia. And what color are you throwing? Oh, fish already. Come on, come on. Is it a trout?
I don't know. Almost.
Is that your second cast?
Yeah. Hate to say it, it feels blue cat.
Feels blue cattish. If it's a trout, it's a good trout. I guess I should get the net, huh?
Yeah, probably red. Whatever it is, it's big.
Justin's throwing shrimp creole, by the way. He might cross under Highway 11. You're entertaining all these people driving to work. Definitely not a trout. Did he thump it or was he just there?
Oh, he thumped it.
Redfish. Pretty red. Look at the colors on this fish. That's a beautiful fish, man. Just color-wise.
Yeah. I mean, that's an odd color.
Yeah, for the lake.
Dude, I mean, he fought like...
Way hard, because that's not that big a fish.
I know.
Dude, the water's beautiful. All right, nice. So as you can probably tell, the lake is rough. We got a 10 to 15 knot southeast wind, supposed to have gusts of 20, 25. Not that windy yet, but it's getting there. Water is really, really nice here in the lake. And we got a falling tide, it's the end of the fall. Oh, there's a fish. Oh. Well, guess what? I think I got one of yours. I don't think this is, oh, you got one too. That's two reds, I'll bet you.
That's a trout.
You got a trout?
But I'm over you.
Justin's got a nice trout. That's a real nice trout. If mine's a trout, we got to call a taxidermist.
Dude, I was ripping it in.
Well, that might tell us something. Dude, look, that's a nice trout. Maybe 18, 19 inches?
Yep.
I hope mine's a trout, but I don't think he is. Nope, it's a red.
Dude, these reds are fighting like maniacs, aren't they?
This one is. Let's see how big he is. Come on, boy. Come on, boy, you gotta be close. Ah!
What size leader you got?
12. Oh, you know what? This may be 15 actually on this rod. Rubber stamp of the one you caught.
Yeah.
Come on, come see Uncle Justin. There we go. All right.
Oh, that's bigger than mine. That's much bigger than the one I caught.
There he goes. All right, he's feisty. It's kind of one of those things though, like when it happens when it's a fluke, but you can't like duplicate it.
Yeah. No, I was holding my rod up high, going over
Right.
you, reeling as
Right.
fast as I could, and I'm like, thump. I thought I got tangled up with your fish for a second. I bet you could catch them if you came out here and threw like an 1/8 ounce, like whenever it's weird.
Oh, there he is. That's a trout. He thumped it good.
Nice.
Yeah, good trout. Real good trout.
Still doing the purple?
Yeah. 19 inches. There we go.
Were you steady retrieving it when you caught that fish?
Yep. I hadn't been prior, but I figured you caught that one steady retrieving.
There he is.
Get him, JB. Feel trouty?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good trout. So Justin and I fished the east side of the bridge, caught a few fish, went to the west side, got 1 million bites on mostly small fish. The ones we connected with were small. Some of them we got on camera, some of them we did not. And now we just switched back to this east side And I mean, we haven't been over here. Oh, there he is, a minute. And Justin got one, and now I got one. Another good trout.
Mine was way off.
Yeah, real good trout. All right. Fish on this side are definitely bigger for whatever reason. And they're attacking the bait. Hey, you want him? We've been kind of hoping this tide would switch and start rising. Definitely prefer a rising tide out here in the springtime, but it's stubbornly falling despite this east wind. And of course, that wind fighting that tide's making it even rougher out here. It's not a figure something out kind of day. Complete randomness. I thought I figured something out with the first cast that I steady retrieved. And that one I steady retrieved. Good trout. Oh, there he goes. He was barely hooked, I saw that.
Steady retrieve?
Yep, that one was steady retrieve.
Now you're just completely overcomplicated.
And that was the first cast with the steady retrieve again.
Really? Worse than up here?
Oh, there he is.
I got you. All right.
There he is.
All right, buddy.
It's a pretty trout. Oh, right in the trolling motor. Are you on?
Get my lines right there.
All right.
Steady retrieve?
Steady retrieve, JB. Yes, sir. Justin's gonna be mad at me, but I'm gonna tag this fish and let him go.
Is it bumping bottom on your steady retrieve?
Is it bumping?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of dragging, I'd say. Yeah, bumping, I guess. So as you can see, I made a bait change. Justin switched to, what do we call this bait?
I don't know the name of this.
Nobody knows the color. This is also a matrix.
A triple laminate.
It's a triple laminate. I'll try and figure out what the color is and let you know. Definitely seems to be the bait of the day. Justin caught a few fish on it on the other side. I switched, caught a fish, and then we've caught a few on this side. Also, the fish seem to want the bait just steady retrieve for whatever reason. Cast, let it follow the bottom, and just kind of drag it along the bottom. The bites I've gotten doing that have been tattoos. We got a bunch of bites on the other side, but it seemed like a lot of small fish that were bumping the bait and not getting it. It's always good to hit the bridge. It's good for the hook. So Justin, what power rod do you like for doing this?
I've been throwing a medium or medium heavy, extra fast tip. Oh, there he is.
Fish on, fish on. Steady or bouncing?
Bouncing. Oh.
Another red?
I don't think so. I think it's a good trout.
The man says he thinks it's a good trout. If I was a good boat partner, I'd go get the net. If it is a good trout, just entertain him for a little bit. Still think a good trout?
Yeah.
If that's a trout, it's a good trout, because he didn't come up at all. Thinking red?
Maybe.
Yeah, redfish. Ugly red. Man, it's an ugly red. The two we caught this morning was so beautiful. This fish looks like he's been through the war. Look at this fish. That is an ugly red.
Kind of waiting to see if you'd take him off. I don't want to touch him.
Dude, look at this fish. All full of sores.
Yeah, he dumped it like a trout, man.
Did he?
And he kind of came at me, didn't really run.
But once again, all the reds we've caught have been right up next to the bridge. You caught him early in the cast. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Water getting dirty.
It ain't pretty. But I bet it doesn't look like this on the bottom. Yeah, dude, and you think about it, like, you're disappointed when you're doing this, when you hook a red. But like, in other states, you would come out and do this just for those 3 reds that we hooked.
Yeah.
Like, with no trout in between. And feel like you had a great day.
It's true.
Oh, there he is. That was a freaking tattoo. Definitely a trout.
Steady retrieve.
Steady retrieve. Sorry, Justin. I know you don't want a steady retrieve, but that's how the bite be.
Steady retrieve.
Steady retrieve. Beautiful. Good, solid fish. That's the good thing about fishing out here. I mean, we caught some small fish, definitely, but you can catch some just really, really nice fish. You can catch fish up to 5 pounds out here. It's not common, but 3-pounders are certainly not unheard of. And as a general rule, the fish out here, you can be a lot nicer than what you catch in the marsh. All right, Justin, a couple of fish ago, we were talking about rod power. You said you like a medium heavy. Did you say extra fast tip?
Yeah, I like it extra fast. Sometimes I'll throw an even shorter rod, like there's a little 6'3" Daiwa Tatula medium rod. I like it's fast. They label them all different. I think you really got to feel it and see what you like. I like a stiffer rod than normal out here because I think it allows you to feel the hit better. And most times, with the exception of today, you got slack line when they hit it, so you want the rod to move the hook whenever you swing on it.
What's the advantage you feel of a short rod?
Short rod, I just feel like I can work the bait better and make a little better cast more accurately. They're lighter, so it doesn't work my wrist out as much throughout a day.
And what do you have spooled on your reel?
I got 15-pound fluorocarbon on here now.
Do you ever fish braid or mono?
Yeah, I'll throw braid and mono. Really, I mean, I've caught fish out here every which way, but I feel like the fluorocarbon has the best slack line sensitivity. So I think you feel the hit a little better when you have slack. But also the fluorocarbon makes the bait work different because it sinks ahead of the bait. So like if Todd's throwing braid, I'm throwing fluoro. When we jig the baits, after they hit bottom in 10 to 15 foot of water, I don't feel like they act the same.
Yeah, I think as a general rule fishing out here, as a general rule, and there's definitely exceptions to this, you're probably best off most days throwing fluoro. Do I ever do it? No. So all my rods are spooled with braid and I don't change.
But as you see today, it's not made a difference. I mean, I feel like we're going 1 for 1 almost. Right. With this new method Todd's discovered, I think we might get some glass crankbait rods out here with some stretchy
right.
monos.
Yep.
Surprised he hadn't picked up the SB57 yet.
Yeah, if it dove deep enough, I would. I got an MR12, that would be good. Yeah, the only bad thing with this steady retrieve technique is I think you go too fast, you pull your bait up off the bottom, you don't even really know it. You got to be kind of patient.
Yeah, that's what the first one I caught doing this. I was sitting there wondering, am I going too fast?
Yeah.
Oh,
missed him? You got him? I missed him. Oh, shoot. Nice. Real good fish.
There was no way that was the same fish because we were.
Oh, no way. No, it wasn't the same fish. Obviously, you just run across little schools, I guess. All aboard, America. Ooh, it almost went over. Oh, boy, did he tattoo it. That was a good hit, man. Good night. What? Man, is he that big? Is this trout that big? It's not a red. It's 100% a trout.
Ooh,
yeah, yeah. Let's net him. I mean, he's got it so deep, dude. He'd have to break the line. Yeah, it's a real good fish. That's a real good fish. That's awesome. That's a really good speckled trout. Look how deep this dude has the bait. Hair under 21. It's a really beautiful fish. There we go. He's good. All right, I was changing camera batteries and Justin just hooked this one. Really good fish. Definitely 20 plus. Real fat. I mean, look how fat this fish is. Beautiful with that purple iridescence. Just, man, just love speckled trout. Love them. You're not keeping that fish, are you?
Look at the belly.
Dude, that is a fat fish. All right. There he goes. Fat and happy. See, to me, this is more fun than getting bit every cast. Because you're surprised by every hit. It's almost like a crankbait bite. Like they're stopping it.
There he is.
Get him, JB. Not as big as your last, but a nice fish. Oh, there he is. Good hit. Beautiful.
Keep down for me, will you?
Sorry?
Keep down.
You want him?
Yeah.
Who you giving fish to?
One of my neighbors.
Oh, there he is. That's a good keeper. Fell off in the boat. Thank you for that. Join your buddies. I didn't know you had one.
I was jigging it.
Oh, you are?
No.
I wonder what these fish are here eating.
I don't know.
I mean, it's got to be either glass minnows or pogies, right?
Gotta be, yeah. That was bad.
Oh, there he is.
As soon as I take it off spot.
Yep. How often does that happen?
There he is.
And a double. Goodness, it's beautiful.
Little Lake P double, baby.
Look at that. Look how deep and how beautiful. All right, the fishing action out here is literally just as good as it gets. I mean, we're catching fish really, really steady. Not every single cast, but very, very good action. The good thing about this is it's just now kicking off. It's only gonna get more entrenched. These fish will be here all the way. If you remember, last June, first week of June, I was catching fish out here at the Trestle. So we've got several more weeks, if not months to go. If you're watching and you don't have your own boat, this is the area that Justin fishes. Actually, we're fishing out of his boat today, so certainly give him a call. He'd be happy to take you to come do this. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marshman Masson channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. If you wouldn't mind, share the video with somebody else you think would also enjoy it. Until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh or here on Lake Pontchartrain.
Marshman Masson.
Thank you, Justin.